The coin tails is the call. It's a head, so...
We're going to have a bowl. I think even just looking at that game.
Over the Super Kings and the Freedom.
Intensity. Lucky Ferguson there, they'll be hoping he's fit as men. Hetmeyer has been the star. But they'll be hoping the star is out. Jesse Singh in, maintaining that pace unchanged. It's been the way that Maxwell has liked to play this season. Number of all-rounders. Look out.
Next episode.
Well, fascinating stuff. Having lost their first 5, Shehan Jahangir an all-American international trio to get us going. The two an immediate aggression. Long on runs back, catching opportunity, and got him. Glenn Phillips, one of the best fielders in the world.
You were watching a little earlier, before we got into this game. There's those hands up, did exactly that, and keeps a hold of it, flops backwards. Yeah, top stuff.
And explode. Lovely shots off the back foot into the offside. Is the outfield quick enough? Just about.
Excellent touch, really good timing on this shot, and particularly will play your strokes. He's been in good form.
He's just pulling a bit of a wild card, a rabbit from the hat. He's going to open the bowling himself.
Yeah. Big shout, he's getting some turn. Oh, hold on, clear his throat.
TV director, we have an L. Roll it through, gap there on the left hand side as he goes past the back, keep going. Stand by for ball tracking. You can stay with the original decision of out. Jermaine, I'll let you know when you're on screen. Signal now.
Good enough. Because the finger went up from Jermaine Lindo.
They all were ready to go. Even Maxwell was at the top. Umpire Lindo got it spot on. It's 6 for 2. That's what got him. Nicely done. Raza goes about his batting, and particularly as he tries to get under the ball.
Yelp of frustration from Maxwell, knows he hasn't got that line right. Jimron Hetmeyer, he's been the star. Worked into the leg side, shorter side.
Just waits and lifts it. He did the previous delivery and made no contact.
And this goes straight up. I think it might be the sub-fielder who calls them off the catch. You have to question the shot from Sikander. Went straight up, the simplest of catches.
Come on. As easily, not as big hands those. Look at that. Swallowed it up. Well, the skipper's gone.
Heinrich ball game. This goes in the air. Does it carry? Like it. Well, the Orcas may well.
Tentative Taylor. And he just prods at it to a diving Rachin Ravindra. Another one down.
Roll this forward, roll it forward, roll it forward. Okay, fingers are on the ball here. Roll it through, roll it through.
Yeah, brilliant. Paul Bucker Wilson. The explanation that Maxwell has his second. It's Taylor that to bowl at here is Kyle Mayers, who we heard from in the pre-game feature.
Very much on their way. Yeah, unshowing it, and in the end it's just a prod and it loops up once again with a little help from Klaasen and Mayers.
Which led to their victory by 1 run.
Here it is again. He's looking to go onside. Ends up turning the bat. Presents only the
top edge again. Orcas have been so good chasing, but tonight they need to set.
Without the risk of repeating myself again, I think this is also the ball. You have to be careful because it's never actually arriving where you think it. But when it's slow and it's just holding in the wicket and didn't turn a lot, it's a slumping Orcas to 19 for 5.
situation. He's come in tough situations, yes, but that much of through the season.
I want them to hold him up. Here we go. Says it's time for fireworks down.
On fifth on our list of Royal leading run scorers. Short is it's quite a high full toss. A little look at the square leg umpire. Nicely done, I think. A little look around the square leg umpire. And they're class. That's fine. 25 for 5. We'll have a free hit to Klaasen. Going to bring one extra run.
Work with Maxwell, so why not taking the pay? In fact, it's worked.
He loves facing spin, does Heinrich Klaasen.
First boundary in 27 maximums. He's the best in the business, this on occasions, coming out of their crease at spinners, because number one seed at doing that. I dare say he actually.
That edge, he's going to be lucky because he's going to fall safely. And he spoke, actually saw a difference within his game and being able to play. Yeah, it's trying to sort of tuck him up for room as well as Phillips coming around the wicket. Possibly bowling to the left-hander. Hasn't happened much in this over.
Nicked and gone. Huge wicket. Edwards.
Yeah, that is a fire. But Jack Edwards goes into the pitch, gets a little bit of seam movement as well. Away, seam movement away means he gets the edge. Hetmeyer, he goes for single digits, 5. It's 4.
6 down. Only one game left after this.
Or our future 3 and 4 for the Washington Freedom. Now, buddy over here. Well, he might be rooting for a 6. Guys, brilliant shot there.
Another stake, picking up length, Heinrich Klaasen.
It's banged in. An NTT 6 as well, 280.
From 3 to 6. And a couple here. The one thing you observe, 5. Sometimes Jones at 3, then at 5. Just chipped over Phillips. You only have to look at a few.
When all of the disruption occurred. Got him! Around the wicket, targeting the stumps.
Just buying that length. It's touch fuller than his natural surface where there's been variable bounce. He's the type of final couple games before he heads off to international duty. Yeah.
Being able to pick up wickets. Right. And get the ball to nip around. Did that with Hetmeyer.
Mitch Owen is the 2 unicorns. Ralph Bartlett.
And Holland, who's just come into the attack, will be very happy with that. This is the ones they're hoping. Some runs of the bat of Klaasen, who's had a quiet tournament.
Look at that. What a sorry-looking scorecard.
In general, their Trafalgar start. Here's an interesting move by Washington Freedom. You've seen that their plan to Klaasen in the previous over was definitely to bowl.
Earlier, that could have been a leading.
Ravindra gets through. Brings wicket number 8.
Left arm drifter. Paces. Lovely release. Yeah, beautiful execution.
That'll be his job as well. Give Klaasen as much of that. Try and make sure you're on strike. At least Klaasen is on strike for the start of the next over. Beautifully bowled. But he's dealt with it. 60 for 8.
Let's have another one. Says the Freedom.
Oh dear, he's gone across his stumps. It was just not able to get there.
Also, Maxwell was just a little too deep. You think the guy, even he could have got there.
Natural 5 Classic drummers have been doing this for the past 25 years. If you guys want it, which is 718-810-9856. This is Texas.
I'm from Blooming Stars outside Texas.
We're just doing about visa.
That's a good result for the...
Mindful about not getting too straight in a way, so I'll be fascinated. The win tonight would have pretty much got them into that fourth spot to stay there.
Trafalgar gets 3. Certainly one of the best fielders for Washington Freedom.
There with the teapot on, hands on. Phillips ain't going to drop those. He's going to have to slink on off for an early shower indeed at 70.
Back third time this season.
Yeah, if you set up a camera like scan of the night sky, up in the air, talking of which, got none of it. Maxwell usually safe, and no under the night sky.
It's tough about it, you might ask, and it's not to say he shouldn't have depth perception. You don't want the ball hitting your hand. See that? West is not quite expecting it in the hand as it gets. Waiting for that to get to the fielder there. Rachin Ravindra.
And his first of the evening as well. Slower delivery. Gets shorter side of the ground as well. 60 metres that side. 73 metres. In fact, when you do look at the smoke that's drifting.
Gone at it again. I don't know if he has all of that. He doesn't. This time Maxwell gives you absolutely everything.
It's like he's talking. Yeah. He's really tough. He tries to give himself a bit of room and again just toes it. He totally got that cleanly in his hand either. Larson gone for 48.
Glenn Maxwell